Who are you and me? Oh, you're not me. Who am I and me? Who are you and me? Oh shit. Who am I and me? Who are you, you, we? And together we lit. Ooh, 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 pretty hurts. Ouch, ouch. Hey guys, it's your girl Sabi Limpanza, and I'm back with another banger. So today's video is story time versus me doing my brows. As you guys can see, I've already started with the first brow, and then I'm gonna do the second one. Story time. What is it about? Who am I about? How are we about? Story time. Okay. It's about the time I was physically touched. I can say that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Kwasuka-sukela, Nkosi. Okay. So I think I was coming back from school. My transportation had already left, so I had to find my own transportation, which means I have to hike to get home. Because if I don't hike, then I don't get home. Then I become stranded. You see, so I had to hike, and then there's a car. I hiked, and it stopped for me. Yes. And oh, guys, one thing I can tell you about hiking is that if you're hiking, you're gonna be like, oh, our Father who art in heaven, may we arrive good at home, may we arrive safe at home. Oh, God, help us. Oh, Heavenly Father, help those of us. You see, you're busy praying. You're like, God, help me, help me. May I not be stolen, may I not be raped, may I not be whatever. I pray that I arrive home safe, because this is the only thing I can do. So, and it was the only option I had. So, and it was the only thing I was used to, because you know I had no money. So I hiked this car, and then I got in, and then I got in the car, and then I greeted the driver. He was a male. I greeted him. Yes, guys, I greeted. I was like, "Molo tata, how are you doing today?" Don't mind my brows, they're gonna look better at the end. Okay, then yeah, I greeted him. Then we carried on from where I was um to town. I think it was a drive of like 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 to 6 minutes. No, 7 minutes. 7 minutes. So we oh, this is what I'm using. Yeah, so we as he was driving, was busy making small conversations with me. I was like, what's your name? And then I told him my name is Tabile. Where do you live? And I told him I live blah 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 blah. I was like, oh, okay, okay, that's great. And uh, as we were making simple conversations, it's like, you know what, I know your parents, I know your grandparents, I know your aunts. But even though he knew all my siblings, he had to do what he did. He had to do what he did. Okay. And then, so, guys, okay, disclaimer, guys. I'm telling my story not because, I want someone to say, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, or because it's, um, um, I don't know what to say, but then I'm telling my story because I want to share my story. Because I want to share my story because I love telling stories. So then he's like, oh, I know your parents, I know your grandparents. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That means I'm safe. I'm in safe hands. And then because yo guys, I'm not that funny, but then I try to be funny, so that I can make people comfortable around me. Then I say something funny, and then he laughs. As soon as he laughs, it's like putting my hands on top of my thighs. as soon as he laughs, he he puts his hands on top of my thighs, and I'm like, shit, what's going on? What's happening? What is happening? What happened? What is going on? He puts his hands on top of my thighs, and then he's like laughing. At that moment, at that particular moment, I am not laughing. I'm just pretending like, then I'm looking at my thighs and I'm like, shit. I'm like, shit, when is this car gonna arrive to town? Oh, Kanti, did I not know that the conversation is getting deeper? He's like, do you have a boyfriend? And I'm like, boyfriend? No, I don't have a boyfriend. I don't date. And he's like, okay, that's great. That means I have a chance, you know. I'm like, fuck, dude, you look older than my, oh, I use the F word. I'm like, you look even older than my dad. And he's like, don't worry. And he keeps on touching, being touching all that. I was praying. I was busy praying, like, God, help me. Oh, so help me, Father, that I get to town. Help me, God. I was just busy praying, like, God, help me. And so the man was busy saying, like, he'll pay lobola for me because he really likes me and whatnot. And I'm busy, like, keeping quiet there, praying that he doesn't turn into whatever, like I get home safe. I'm busy praying. Oh, like, oh my gosh, I get to town safe and all that. And you know, because even though a person can know your, you know, even if a person can know your parents, they still have a chance to do something bad to you. See, that's the issue. So he was like, I really want you to be my girlfriend. And guys, mind, is it mind you or mind you? His hands are still on my thighs. I'm telling you, it's one hand, it's still on my thighs. Because if I remove it, I don't know what his reaction will be. Because I'm scared. If I remove the hand, I might not get home. I'm really scared. So he's like, uh, you know, I can bring cows, I can marry you, you can be my wife, whatever. Yo, guys, we get to town, and when we get to town, whoo, 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 woo, it was like I was seeing heaven. The Lord was ready to accept me. I was like, I thank you, God. Thank you, our Father. Thank you, our Father who art in heaven, who hallowed be thy name, that the lion cannot come die with the blood in heaven. You guys, I was so over the moon. I was happy. I won't lie. I was happy. When we got to town, still he didn't unlock the door. He's like begging me to give me begging me to give him my numbers. It's like, please give me your numbers. I really and the only thing I could say was, I don't have a phone. Like, please give me your numbers. And the only thing I could say was, I don't have a phone. And that's how he unlocked the doors. And I could see he wasn't like happy with that. Ooh, and I thank God. Ooh, ooh. Guys, I'm being silly now. Okay, thank you guys for watching my video. Make sure you guys like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment, and please share your story about physical whatever, molestation, whatever, anything. If you want to share your story, you can share it. And if you want more story times like this, please comment down below. Thank you.